I purchased this piece from Dollar Tree. I think it looks really nice as is. I was just going to add a few little white roses around the wreath, but then I had the idea of something I could do to it to make it even better. So I'll disassemble this and see how it goes. Everything is just glued on, so I was able to peel off the wreath as well as the stand. Just be careful that you don't break the letters since it's just particle board when pulling it off. I tried to separate the metal from the particle board, but it's just bending it, so I was going to try to use it, but I think it's just going to get destroyed if I take it off anyway, so we'll leave it on. So I have painted my base white. You can either use spray paint or white paint, whichever you want. Spray paint, I recommend doing maybe a primer with it to help cover up the black. And if you do regular paint, you'll probably need a couple layers to cover. Then for my letters, I ended up painting my edges and the back rose gold. It's not needed, I just thought it made it look nicer, especially the edges, since you will see a little bit of that. And then for the front, I'm going to get rid of the silver and use this shiny rose gold vinyl. So this is the back of my vinyl, and I'm just going to cut it down a little bit. For this, you could use the vinyl like I'm doing, or you could use shiny cardstock, or you could just paint it whatever you would like. Now I'm going to use an Xacto knife and just cut off my excess. And it'll just come off nicely. I'm all finished with applying my vinyl to my sign here. I liked that it gave it kind of this shiny, almost metal look. That's why I chose this permanent vinyl. But it would probably be easier if you picked a cardstock, like maybe a glitter cardstock would be really pretty. Even if you just painted the backside, I would do an extra coat though, just to help it cover, but even that would look really pretty. Here's kind of what it'll end up looking like, and might add some flowers also to give it some extra. And then this piece, you can add something here along the edge just to give it a little detail if you want. You can stamp something, you can paint by hand, draw, apply some vinyl, and just add a little extra character. I don't know if I'm gonna do that just since it's kind of a thin, but if it was a thicker piece of wood, I might. So it's amazing how different it looks, and I think it elevated it nicely. So here's what our sign looks like, and I'm going to add some little white solar wood flowers to it just to dress it up a little bit. And I think some of these leaves, I just had this random pick that I took them off of. So I'm going to apply these with some hot glue. It's amazing how a little bit of paint and extra pieces here and there can really change a piece. I thought it was pretty before, but now it looks higher end and it'll be perfect for my wedding, which has touches of rose gold in the theme. And you can also use this technique for a lot of different projects. If you would like more instructions and a list of supplies I used, please visit my website, knfdesign.com. The link will be in the description below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Happy crafting!